everybody, it's me, Felicia Mysick, and I am on day 21 of the 30 Days of Gratitude, Ambridge Connection. I am having so much fun doing these things, and I just want to thank you guys for watching the videos, sharing the videos. I really, truly appreciate it. Today, I am in Ambridge at, I guess there's a section of town that they call the Historic District. Did you know that there is a historic district in Ambridge? If you didn't, now you do. It's more than just Old Economy Village. It is a block. You know what? I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm not the expert. I'll let somebody else talk about the historic district, but I want to tell you I'm at Good Intent Trading Antique and Collectibles with the owner, well, I guess a partner, co-owner of Good Intent Trading, and Steve Roberts.
Yes.
All right. Oh, I'm not Steve Roberts, but this is Steve Roberts, everybody. Steve Roberts, can you tell me what is Good Intent Trading?
Good Intent Trading is an antique store in one of the old Harmonious houses in the historic district. This was built in 1828, almost 200 years ago. 200 years ago.
If you guys are into history, to own a building like this, I mean, how much work did you have to put into it before you decided to actually open a building?
Actually,
a business?
We were lucky because somebody had worked on it for 10 years and we just sort of painted and moved in.
Okay. So I touched on the fact that we were in a historic district. Can you tell me, like, how large is the historic district of Ambridge?
Well, the historic district in Ambridge pretty much runs from a block on the other side of Merchant down to Route 65 and from 12th Street over to about 16th. And it's the village that was where the Harmonists lived. And the center part, which is the museum, was just the center of the village where the store was and the winery and the head of the group that was here, and all the people lived in the area around. And most of Ambridge is where the gardens and orchards and fields were.
Wow, that's pretty neat, because like those are the things you only think about Old Economy Village. You don't think about the rest of the buildings that are around here, and they are historic buildings. And one of the things that you do, like Steve is all over the place. So I'm going to touch on some of the groups that he's involved with. But the one group he's involved with is the Historic Development, or the Historic Economic Development Corporation or Committee.
There's a group that was chartered by the borough that is the Ambridge Historic Economic Development Organization. That is to help promote economic development in historic districts in Ambridge, of which there's only one district right now.
One district. Ooh, is that a hint to something more to come? I love those things. But that group, are they in charge of helping, like, you know, when you go to a historic place, you usually see a plaque or something on buildings. Is your group working towards that, or has that been completed already?
We do fundraisers to help raise money to make little bronze plaques that are in a number of the buildings. And the reason is these are not just a historic district in Ambridge. These are National Trust historic properties. They're the same significance as the Statue of Liberty and Independence Hall.
Wow.
They're actually, this is not just a city district or a borough district. This is also a National Register district, and the buildings themselves are National Historic Landmarks.
Wow. Like, now, how many of those buildings are we actually? Oh, okay.
Well, there are 200 and some originally, and a number have been torn down, and there's still a good number left, and I forget the number.
All right. So how many buildings actually are on the registry now?
All the buildings that remain are on the registry.
Okay.
So you can't change them, put aluminum siding on or something without going before the local historic group board. And they're listed in Congress as national treasures.
Wow. So for you, this building right here, your building that you bought, this is on that list.
Yes.
And there's parameters that you can't do on the outside of it because you want to keep it on that list.
Right.
Oh, very cool. Now the buildings down here, all of them were like that?
Well, no, because there was good land around each building, so they could have some farm animals and gardens and things. So there's been lots of buildings filled in. One of the best stories is our garage out back here, which looks like a little white garage, was actually the gardener's shed over in the Historic District Museum for the founder. And because it was built after 1840, but still around then, it was too new. And so they rolled it over in logs in the early 1900s and moved it over here. And then it was the firehouse for Old Economy, the village, before Ambridge came. And now it's just our extra little annex shop.
Very cool. Well, that shop, I've been in there before. And it's not where you hold your pet photos with Santa?
Yes, it's coming up this Sunday, November 29th from 1 to 3. Santa will be there for pets. We had 18 dogs and 2 cats last year.
Oh my goodness. If you have a pet, please come down next Sunday, you said?
Next Sunday, 1 to 3, $10. $5 goes to the Historic District for plaques. $5 goes to a professional photographer, and you get a Christmas card with a photo right away and access to them online.
Very cool.
And we have outfits for the pets.
Oh my goodness. I can bring my dog down and he can get in a little outfit. Now, is he going to be comfortable taking a picture of my pet?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Santa owns a Rottweiler.
Oh, okay. Then we're
Actually,
good.
a Mastiff.
Oh my goodness. That's a large dog. Well, so what I just heard is you're having a fundraiser for those plaques. Do you do any other type of fundraisers to help raise money for the plaques?
Our big fundraiser is the same day as the Autumn Fest of the village, is a wine tasting fundraiser. We have a jazz singer, usually Miss Freddie and the Blue Phase.
Freddie, oh, I love her voice.
We have sample wines of local wine producers, free beer, roast, the person next door roast lamb or beef.
Yeah.
It's a great day.
A good day. So now I know you guys heard him say the village. Okay, when you say the village, you're talking about Old Economy Village.
Old Economy Village, which is the State Museum.
The State Museum. Okay, so there's a State Museum, which is pretty much right across the street from where we are right now, like, maybe a block down. And that's Old Economy Village. When we talk about the Historic District, it includes the museum that's in Ambridge called Old Economy Village and certain buildings within the areas outside.
There's a large area that includes from 12th to 16th from the Boulevard to the backside of Javis.
I gotta slow him down because I may know a little bit of this stuff. He knows all of it, but I don't know how much you guys know. So that's why I'm having you repeat a little bit of it. So please don't get frustrated with me. So all right, so I'm just slowing it down. If I wanted to help, get more of those plaques out, and I can't attend your event, how can I do that? Is it possible just to contact you to tell you?
Sure. You could always donate. It'd be more important that we'd love to have more people get involved with the group, and because we would like to do more events and have things happen.
Okay. All right. So if I wanted to get involved with what group is that? Like the historic?
The Ambridge the Ambridge Historic Economic Development Corporation.
The longer the name, the more important it is.
Last year we had a tea in the Village Museum with a harp player, and we invited all the neighbors to come and have tea. It was no cost. It was just so we all get to know each other. Oh, very cool. Well, let's jump back a little bit. And before I do that, why we're here. Good Intent Trading donated to the 30 Days of Gratitude, and I would love for you to pull the winner for today. Okay, the winner for the Good Intent Trading basket or Good Intent Antiques and Collectible basket is Carol Greco.
Congratulations, Carol Greco. You won the basket. Please go to Laughlin Memorial Library tomorrow. Actually, no, Monday, because they're closed on Sunday. So anytime afternoon on Monday during library hours, before the end of November, you can go ahead and pick up your prize from Good Intent Trading. Before we end this, I just want to talk a little bit more about your business. You've been in Ambridge in this location for 3 years, correct?
Yes.
All right. Now tell me, what type of things would I come here for?
Oh, we have an eclectic mix. We have
eclectic
mix. We have things for antiques, furniture, glassware, dishes. But we also have smaller things that neighbors can come and buy for gifts. We sell soaps. We have a soap club.
What?
We have handmade soap, and after 9 bars, you get one free. Every 9 bars, you get
handmade
one free.
Soaps. Okay, tell me about
the
the
price
soaps.
goes down after 9 bars.
Oh, really?
So neighbors come and buy soap.
Tell me the names of these soaps.
Sandalwood vanilla.
That sounds heavenly.
Ginger lime, grapefruit margarita, pumpkin beer. Lilacs and lilies. I just bought one that's a holiday soap that's pear, cranberries, and something else.
Oh, that sounds great. Can you imagine washing up in pears and cranberries and walking around? People are like, oh, you smell like Thanksgiving. So,
that's the idea.
That's the idea. Well, you know what? Come on down to Good Intent Trading. Where are we located at?
1216 Church Street at the corner of Wagner and Church.
Wagner and Church. Okay. This is great. Please come down and check out this shop. There are so many little I don't know, treasures, I guess you would find here. And I like the fact that he mentioned that you can get little gifts here. So think about it. Christmas is right around the corner. You know, come down here, think of something, you want to get something different, unique for your family members, for your friends, for your coworkers. Come check out Good Intent Trading. They will be open on Small Business Saturday, which is next Saturday. It's so close.
And on December 5th, we're having an Antique Trails event with all the antique shops from Ambridge, Rochester, and Beaver Falls opening at the same time.
What? So they are connecting with all the other businesses that are similar to them. So this way, Beaver County can be put on the map for antiques. Now, I don't know how many of you guys are out there, but I used to love watching those antique shows on TV where they would sit there and say, well, you know, my great grandmother gave me this and it's valued at this. I love that show.
That's cool.
And I look at all these treasures in here and I think, oh my goodness, if this like one of those treasures that would be valued like at $1 billion. I doubt it. Well, hopefully,
you never know.
Yeah, you never know. If you have that eye, come down, go and check out all the all the antique shops along the Beaver Valley Antique Trail. Antique Trail. Check them all out. December 5th is what he's saying. The show, not the show, but
just we're all going to be open promoting our businesses.
Yeah, joining together.
We have 7 antique shops or gift shops in Ambridge right now.
Ambridge has a lot of them. And you know, I have a link that I think I wrote a little something about all 7 of them one time. I would love for you guys to check that out. Check out Ambridge Connection and just put in the search box antique shops. And you can see a little story about all of them. But check out all of the Beaver County Antique Trail. Do you have a website or anything for that?
We have a website for ourselves,
okay.
And there is a website for the antique shops, but if you look under Ambridge Historic, you'll probably find it.
Wonderful. Well, Steve, thank you so much. And Carol Greco, congratulations. You won his basket. And, you know, the events that I know that you've had here, and I'm pretty sure all of you guys can come down to these. They have a quilt event, a wine event, plant swap. They have an outdoor garden that you can just come down here and just sit. Every time I come down this way, you see this, the people, the neighbors just hanging out in their yard. You know, it doesn't even feel like it's a business. It feels like you want to hang out. You're like, hey, can I get one of those clocks in your house?
We always have coffee. We always have a fire in the winter.
Yes, you know,
So
I don't know if you can see this. I'm gonna show a little bit, but over here, okay, behind me there's soap. But if you keep going, like I'm literally in his living room. That's what it feels like. But I'm at his shop. There's couches. There's a fireplace. I mean, it's pretty neat. And all the stuff behind us, everything here is for sale. It's unique. It's different. It's an antique shop. Come out and check out Steve Roberts. And I forgot to mention your partner's name.
Doug Throckmorton.
Doug Throckmorton. I didn't want to do it. I'll tell you the truth. I've been messing up names all month long, and this has been 21 days, and I'm not doing it anymore. So I have 9 more days of this, and I'm looking forward to talking to you guys some more. Steve, thank you so much for having us.
Well, thank you.
I love your story and what you've been doing in here. And I have to say what I'm grateful for. I am very grateful for people who had a business outside of Ambridge. And, you know, I don't know if he told you that, but he was in Bellevue prior to coming here. Came here to visit our museum, which is Old Economy Village, and met up with one of the business owners here named Connie Kovalenko, who owns another antique shop. She's dropped a little seed. Hey, maybe if you like antiques, why don't you buy the building across the street? And he says yes.
Yes.
You have to be grateful for those people to take risk, take their business from another location. Sorry, Bellevue, but take your business from there and then open it up here in Ambridge. And I've been here for 3 years.
Ambridge is an exciting place.
Yeah, exciting. And not only did he bring his business here, he also decided to put his time and energy into the community. So we talked about the first half of this was all about the historic district. He is on the Ambridge Rotary. He's on the historic district. He's on the Old Economy Village boards. He's on the Downtown Development Board. He gives his time and energy into the community. So we're very thankful for anybody who can come into the town and decide, you know what, not only am I going to come here to try to make some money, but I'm also trying to grow the community. So thank you, Steve, for that. You know, I truly do. I am truly grateful for people like you.
Well, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. This is my friend, actually. I'm not even going to lie. I really like Steve. He's like one of my good friends. And of course, we have to have a cameo from the daughter. Say hello. All right, my good friend, Steve Roberts, Isis, and myself. Icy Micey. This is my daughter. Lollipops. See you guys later.
Bye.
Tomorrow and jelly. random 5-year-old comments.
Jelly hands.